that's what I say. And
start by putting on this ISO. We start by putting a 3x size 12 in. Start your thread all the way back. And we take a mini marabou. Take a mini marabou. And we want to take it and we want to pull this down. So our tail is cut about half. Let's see, about half. Okay, and then we want to take a piece of black wire. It's just ultra wire. Bought the blue herring in Milton. I buy most of my stuff. Okay. Then we take a piece of this, a piece of, you can use a piece of hackle. This is called Plaston. I bought it at E-Heel, which is been a long time now, but it's Plaston. But it's going to be our white stripe. We could use a hackle or a piece of white floss, all kinds of stuff. So then you stop. Go up, pick it up to there. Someone doesn't want to let me alone. Alright, you take this. And then wrap it to there. Like so. Wrap your time back, have your time thread back, and clip. Okay, now we got our segmented body. We want to wrap this up, this white thing, and put it right on top. Tie it down a couple of wraps of thread. Should make sure she's on top. Wrap it. And then cut that off. And right. Let's see this. Right here we started the thread. That's where you want to start your first wire wrap. Right in front of the tail, right where your thread is. And I'll show you in a sec, but I like to turn this thing, make sure it's on top, make sure our thread wraps look even. And you twist it, make sure it's on top. Take the wire, helicopter it. So you can see our white stripe and I just turn it, the vise towards me, the hook towards me, so I can watch the wraps, see they're pretty even, and it's white stripes right on the back. Now, when you get to this point, you back up to about the point where you stopped your white thing, cut it off. Now, you're gonna say, well, I could have left that on there. Well, it's kind of hard with that on there when you're ribbing and holding it, and trying to keep it placed. Not to mention, you want to build up bulk for your thorax anyway. So now we come back in and tie our piece of white stripe back in. Okay, then we want to tie in you can use turkey quill, or actually most people use turkey quill. I have rubber legs again. I used these in my last video. They make a reel. You can make them as wide and as thin as you want. And I tie in them as my shell. Like I said, you can use turkey, just like the white stripe. You can use another thing I've used. I just found this in my box, so is white marabou stripped. Works real well as your white. Now, at this point, you want to come along in here, and I have a dubbing. You can see it's the same color. If I hold it up against the tail, it's like almost that color. It's rusty brown dubbing. And it came in I have dyed rabbit. And it was one of the ones in the dyed rabbit. I'll show you this box. See, there's different colors of dyed rabbit. I used the rusty brown one. I'm going to tie on that, make a nice big bulky thorax area. Okay. Now you come along here. Right. I like to make sure I keep my thread back enough to make a head. And now you come along, and I try and search in my wood duck for darker the wood duck. I use this. It's darker. See, the tips are dark. I like darker wood duck for the flies that start in the earlier season. These ISOs and the slate drakes, they come off pretty early in the season. And I take a little piece of the wood duck, and I want to measure it, my leg, pinch it, and wrap around it. Two loose ones, tighten it, and then a tight one. Then I come and I will do the one close to on my side. Got the one on your side. I just kind of thin this out till tips are right, same. I got the same amount of wood duck I would use for the legs. Now I just hold this up, match it on this as your side. I match my side to that side. And pull these wood duck back and clip them close. Now at this point, I like to take threads, wraps of thread, kind of get the head building on this. Okay, and then so I got my wood duck. I take my rubber legs, kind of want to make sure you don't catch any of your wood duck on behind the shell. And I'm pointing towards me so it lands right on top. And I got my shell. Again. Two loose ones. Tighten them. Tie down. And then we pull this up. Tie that. Now I'm going to pour a white stripe over. Tie it. Clip that close as you can. Now I like to here tidy up our head of our fly. And then I like to take my whip finisher. The other head. Nope. Take that over. Do we whip finish this in there? Make sure I got the eyelet, which I got it cleared. To pull this back, make sure it's clear. Same way I like to take the wood duck and make sure it's off to the side. Now I got one side just a hair long, so I'm just going to take this now to keep it. Then I like to cut it at an angle so it still has action in the water. And you can see light straight down the back, bottom. See that? Then down the middle of the back. Cut your thread off. Now I went and raved about our next product, but I've just been finding that this is the best way to finish a fly. Take some of this UV treatment, and I like to put it, make sure it covers the whole wing case, and I like to make sure it does by, and be careful you don't get any wood duck in there. I cover the threads. Make sure you got it covered in that stuff good. Hopefully you can get in your wood duck in there. So make sure you got the whole thing coated pretty good. Take our light and use that. And when you use your light on this part, you can see to make sure that you got your whole thorax covered in the sealant and your string. If you use this on your, when you finish your fly, it really makes it take a beating from the fish. I used to use another kind. I didn't use the UV activator. I used another kind of. It took forever to dry though. So make sure we got it all subject to the light for a while, and then just let it sit. And so there you have it, the ISO. See the top of the UV. Has it all sealed on top and on the threads. And we didn't get any of that UV near our eyelet. But if you are worried about that, you take your, I have a poking material or tool. You know, most of you guys have them. I just poke through that eyelet. You also use your whip finisher. Clean your eyelet out. There you have it. ISO Nymph. Fish them up, man. Should be actioning on the creek with these ISOs and our blue wings and our sulfurs and all that. It'll soon be really hatching. Tie them up, get out fishing. And tight lines to everyone. And thank you for watching our video all the way to the end. And that was the ISO Nymph. I got the orange sunglasses on. Picked these things up at Walmart. These are my Polaroids. I'm wearing my Polaroids today because I am ready to fish. We need the temperatures to get a little warmer here in Pennsylvania, and I can fish. So I guess there's no reason to have my sunglasses on yet if I can't fish. But thank you for watching our video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel to watch all of our videos. Watch videos that we're going to keep posting. 1 or 2 a week, usually on Tuesdays. Today was Wednesday because Tuesday we had some issues. And Fridays. We might post one today and one tomorrow and skip Friday. We are going up to Lake Erie to check on areas. We are going to go salmon fishing for the first time. I never salmon fished up in Lake Erie. We're going to do that this year. And we will definitely get that on film for you. And like I said, this is ISO Nymph. It comes out pretty early in the year. Get these tied, get them in your box, weighted and unweighted. And like I said, thank you to our sponsors up here and up above me. And thank you for Bruce Wayne Durr for putting his music, letting us use his music in our videos. And like always, thank you for watching. Have a good day.